Alright you lot, Chapel John here, and today we are looking at Transformers, Beast Wars, Reissue, Megatron. Now here he is in his Tyrannosaurus Rex mode. As we can see, it looks rather nice. His main colours are that of purple, green, and tan for the underbelly. With that colour combo, he looks quite a bit like Barney, but I don't think it's as friendly as Barney, so I would not get near this guy if I were you. Anyway, comes with a sheet of instructions, and the only other things he really comes with is that you can rip out his throat, fill it up with water, put it back in, and when you open the mouth, there are levers inside there which pull the tongue back and it fires water. And missiles in there, but we'll get to robot mode for that. But first, articulation is in order. The dino arms can move a little bit. I mean, they can move quite a bit for their day. They just kind of go back and forth, a little bit in and out. Though, I don't know why they're differently sculpted. Variety, I guess. But as a result, it looks like he's just going, ooga ga, ga 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 ga, ga 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 ga. But, hey, oh well, I don't think a Tyrannosaurus's arms are going to move much anyway. And the legs, well, let's just not mention that, because that's robot mode articulation at that point. So, yeah. Transformation for this guy is pretty simple. All we do is take the dino arms and just bring them back. Open the panel over here, up, and split this entire shell. Take these sections, split them open, fold this section out, and bring all that out. This will be one of his arms. I'll take the hip pieces and just swing them out now. Flip up the head, and when you're clicking it in place, you do want your fingers at the platform. Do not use the head. You will pop that off. I've done it too many times to know that. Take the torso, slide it up, turn it, and when you get round this point, you can tilt it. Then continue turning it. Make sure that these side panel pieces right here are in, because you're going to take this section, slide it in, and those sections will tab, and then there are tabs within there that go in there. There we go, and just get all that situated. First off, take the legs, bring them down 4 clicks. Straighten them out, flip the heel spur out, slide the hips of the dino out, and turn the robot legs at the knee. There are no thighs on this guy, I'll tell you that. Bring the shell of the dino just to the back, and rotate these pieces down. Then take the dino arm, take his arm, the dino head, bring it down, and that will form his right arm. Take this section, twist it up here, and just kind of prop it down. That's really the best you're going to get out of that arm. Take the head. Well, this is the mutant head, excuse me. This is really it for the robot mode, per se. This is his mutant mask gimmick of the day. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's not bad. Anyway, open it up to reveal the real robot mode head for Megatron. And there you have Transformers Beast Wars Reissue Megatron in his robot mode. He looks pretty good, you know. The reissues are slightly different coloured, you know. The colour differently slightly. Cheetor was very much the least obvious. This guy is a bit more obvious, you know, it's quite a bit, but hey, it's alright. Anyway, articulation is the head can look left and right pretty well, can tilt pretty well. You got a wide range of articulation with the head. Shoulders can go 360. I wouldn't do it, but they can actually do that. Arms go in and out. This arm, not the best to show that articulation with. It does have an elbow. And the best opening and close you get here is just the gimmick. But we'll save that for later. This guy, pretty much the same. And the opening mouth gimmick, that's really it. The waist turns pretty well. I want to show that off, and it gets harder to do that. Waist turns pretty well. Can turn 360. Well, theoretically can, if it went for the hip pieces. Anyway. Hips go outward this far. They go forward this far. And back enough for the dyno, but for robot mode it goes back that far because of the kibble. There's rotation at the knee, bend of the knee 90 degrees, and the only tilt you get at the feet is that of play with the heel spur and point the toe down. So yeah, that's really all you get with this guy when it comes to articulation. Now, gimmicks are, in this mode, you take this little lever over here and just kind of push in, and that makes the claw open and close. Mine don't work too well, but hey, I'll take what I can get. The hip pieces can go forwards, and there's a button here, and it fires off the missile. So yeah, pretty interesting. It's kind of that disc launching gimmick that was so popular in the 90s. Yeah, that's really it. Now that I've said all that, I think it's time that transformation back is in order. So, yeah. Take the mutant head, close it up, take the dino head and just collapse it back into the shoulder. Take this arm, bring it up, twist it 180, kind of bring it up. Take these hip pieces of the dino, bring them forwards for now. You're going to take these, slide them in, take the knees, robot knees, turn them round, and fold the heel spur. Kind of bring the shell out a little bit, because I'm going to take the robot legs and just bring them all the way back. That is important, because that will become the dino legs. Take this, kind of separate the body from the back. In my case, I probably did not tap it in so well, or it just came undone. Either way, undo that. Then slide the torso forwards. Take this whole body, bring it forwards a little bit, twist the torso round, and slide the torso in once you've got it like this. Take the head, fold it in. I'll just turn the figure around. Take the hip pieces and just kind of bring them forwards. Take the tail. You just kind of accordion this section in. You line that piece up, and there are these tabs and slots within there. Line them up. And there's kind of a rocking motion going on here. You want to rock this forward a little bit, because you're going to take the shell pieces, flip them up, and you need clearance. Otherwise, the shell piece will hit the crest. You do need that. Bring them up, combine them together, close this panel, and bring the arms forwards. And I'll just kind of line everything up well enough to call it, well, that's it. That is to call it, to call it done. Anyway, that is Transformers Beast Wars Reissue Megatron in his beast mode. What did I think of this figure? Pretty good. Any faults with him? Well, The gimmick on mine don't work as well as I'd like, but I guess that's mine. The tail gimmick, I mean. The missiles work perfectly, and the gimmick with the water squirt I'd imagine would work perfectly. I've not tried that yet, but either way, it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Anyway, hope you liked this video, and have a great time. And as always, see you later.